Ah, let's get this a little bit better. Hello, my name is Shane Cunningham. I don't know if you've ever seen anything I've done before, but I like to make music. I like to make music videos and vlogs. Usually I like to keep things very lighthearted and fun. I think that's what I like to put out into the world the most. But I just felt like for this one video, there was something I wanted to touch on and address and actually apologize for. It's vulnerable. There are parts of this video that are going to be very vulnerable and it's really hard for me to talk about, but I think that it's something that I won't be happy unless I do. So just a little backstory. I grew up in a town that was not huge, but not small. I was pretty social in high school. I had a lot of friends and stuff. The last year of high school, I kind of met a whole new group of people that I hadn't really hung out with that much in the previous years, as a lot of my friends were older. As a preface, I'm not going to get into a lot of specific details about the people because it's their lives and a lot of time has passed. So even the scenario that I'm going to talk about, the thing that I want to apologize for, was even almost half a decade ago. It's like 4.5 years ago or so. Basically, I became friends with all these people, yada, yada, yada. The transition then of everyone going to different colleges and, moving into early adulthood was when things kind of got a little bit sad. After college, I moved to California. And my relationship with a lot of the people that were involved became very confusing. There were multiple instances where I tried to reach out, just to find an X or a Y, a left or a right, to kind of understand where the scenario was. And again, out of respect of the other people, I'm not going to speak about the exact specifics. But I wasn't able to find that. And time continued to go by, and I just was very confused, and it was something I didn't know if I should let go of or hold on to, and it was really starting to take its toll on my life. It was something I had never been through or didn't feel prepared for. It got to the point that maybe I shouldn't have cared as much, but I was actually laying on the ground in California when I lived in Hollywood, so emotionally exhausted, not able to, I didn't know where to go anymore. I didn't know what to do. I had reached out, I had tried, and things just weren't becoming clear, and it was something that I started to really struggle with. I didn't know if I should move forward or I should stay. Some days would be good, there's a lot of fun stuff I was doing in Cali, but it was really holding back my life. So just as a forward to what I'm about to say, this is very hard to say on my channel. I don't like to make things this deep. If you or anyone you know ever goes through something like this, always call someone, always speak to someone. As much as I would never do it, as much as it was something that I do not believe in, there was a night that things got so confusing and I was struggling so bad that I called the suicide hotline. I felt like I had no one to talk to, no one to help me, and I was sick of feeling that way. But that really scared me. I mean, I had grown up as a young kid, pretty non-confrontational, kind of nice. I had opened my door to people with dreams and visions of, growing up to be something great. To end up in a scenario where that was my life was very scary. And I started to have pretty bad anxiety. All in all, I moved home from California not that long later, and that's when things really hit ahead with those other hometown people. At that point, I had gone to hospitals and stuff, just struggling with the anxiety and the fear and the confusion. I just really wanted to move forward with my life. And in a moment of despair to move forward, I kind of just said any and every negative thing that you could think of to this people to cause a divide and to make it clear that, we were moving in different directions, to give them the closure. And that was hard on me. These people are people who had inspired me in my life, and unfortunately things just didn't work out, but I want to say I'm sorry. I don't want anyone to think that there's bad blood between us. I don't want anyone to be hurt by baseless, meaningless words that were just used as a way to try to save my life, to free myself, to move on from that. But I knew in that scenario that is not how I was raised, that is not how I was going to be handling scenarios in the future, and that I would have to take preventative measure to not get myself into those type of scenarios again. and it did fill me with guilt as someone who was never raised to call people negative names. This is meant as an apology to just say that there's nothing negative that I have towards you, and a lot changed. My life got a lot better. I learned from it. So I just wanted to make this video as an apology. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. It's all love. You're amazing people. I'm sorry our lives didn't work out together. I respect your leaving out the specifics and people's lives. So I hope you accept my apology. I'm sorry and thank you.